Have you ever wondered if there's more than just this universe? What if, out there in the vast unknown, countless other universes are coexisting with ours? Imagine worlds where the laws of physics are different, where history has taken another turn, or where another version of you is living a completely different life. This idea of parallel universes, or the multiverse, isn't just science fiction anymore. It's a serious scientific hypothesis that some of the world's top physicists and cosmologists are exploring. But what exactly does it mean, and why are scientists even considering it? Let's break it down. Our universe, the one we live in, might not be the only one. Imagine our universe as a bubble, and outside of that bubble, there could be countless others. Each of these universes could have its own unique set of physical laws, stars, galaxies, and even life. Now, let's dive deeper into one of the most fascinating aspects of parallel universes: alternate versions of you. Imagine for a moment that every decision you've ever made, no matter how small, created a ripple effect that branched off into a completely new universe. It sounds wild, right? But according to some interpretations of the multiverse, that's exactly what happens. Every time you make a choice, what to eat for breakfast, whether to say yes or no to a job offer, who you choose to spend your time with, each decision has the potential to create a new version of reality. In one universe, you may have pursued your dream job, while in another, you might have moved to a different city or chosen a completely different career path. But it goes even further. These aren't just tiny variations of your life, they can be dramatic shifts. Imagine in one universe you're a celebrated artist, but in another, you became a brilliant scientist. Maybe in one reality, you decided to travel the world and live as a nomad, while in another, you settled down and started a family at a young age. These different versions of yourself wouldn't just have different careers or lifestyles. They'd experience completely different outcomes and emotional journeys. The triumphs, the challenges, and even the relationships they form would be unique to that particular universe. Imagine how a single decision, like moving to a new city, could mean meeting people you would have never met in your current reality. But here's something that might feel a bit unsettling. In some parallel universes, you might not exist at all. Picture a world where your parents never met, or where some event in history took a different turn and you were never born. These universes could be so radically different from ours that they don't even contain humans as we know them. What if, in another universe, the Earth was never formed, or humanity evolved in a completely different way? In that reality, the you that exists here wouldn't exist at all. Or perhaps life itself might take a form that's unimaginable to us. A version of you might exist, but as something far beyond human understanding. Could your consciousness exist as pure energy? Could you be a completely different type of being shaped by alien conditions? The possibilities are endless. On the other hand, some versions of you might look almost identical to the person you are now, except for a few small differences. Maybe in one universe, you made one different choice that changed everything. A different friendship, a slightly different career, or a seemingly insignificant decision could lead to a completely altered life trajectory. Think about it. What if in one universe, you didn't take that trip where you met your best friend, or in another, you decided to pursue a passion you were too afraid to follow in this universe? These tiny changes in decision-making could completely shift who you are, the people you love, and the opportunities that come your way. Here's where it gets deep. If there are so many versions of you, who is the real you? Each alternate version of yourself might think that their choices, experiences, and identity are the most authentic. But if every version of you is equally valid, what does that say about who you really are? Is identity fixed, or is it as fluid as the infinite realities that exist in the multiverse? Ultimately, the idea of alternate versions of you in parallel universes forces us to rethink our understanding of identity, fate, and the nature of choice. Each universe is a new possibility, a different narrative. And while we may never know for sure if these alternate selves truly exist, the concept alone challenges us to consider the infinite paths that life could take. So, what's the science behind this? Well, one theory comes from quantum mechanics. According to the many worlds interpretation, every decision we make, every quantum event, causes the universe to split into different versions. Another theory comes from cosmic inflation. Some physicists believe that after the Big Bang, our universe expanded so rapidly that it spawned many other bubble universes, each with its own unique traits. Now, here's the big question. If these parallel universes exist, can we visit them? Well, the idea of traveling between universes sounds like science fiction, but some scientists think it might be possible, perhaps through hypothetical constructs like wormholes or other dimensions. But for now, it remains a tantalizing mystery. Parallel universes also bring up deep philosophical questions. What does it mean for our choices? If there's another version of you out there, living a different life, does that change how you think about free will or fate? And what about reality itself? What if everything you know is just one small part of a much larger, infinite existence? Scientists are actively looking for evidence of parallel universes. Some anomalies in the cosmic microwave background, the afterglow of the Big Bang, could hint at the existence of other universes. And as our understanding of quantum physics grows, who knows what kind of mind-blowing discoveries lie ahead? So, could there really be other universes out there? Could there be another version of you, living a completely different life in a different reality? We may not have all the answers yet, but exploring these possibilities opens up a universe of imagination and discovery. If you enjoyed this mind-bending journey through the multiverse, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you think. Do parallel universes exist? What would you do if you could visit one? Until next time, keep asking questions and stay curious.